was a nice lift back there. But you got a lot to learn.
Crap.
You stick with me and I'll teach you a few things.
No offense, but I don't even know you.
My friends call me Sully.
Hello and welcome back to Square One Games. My name is Exonovit and we are continuing our brutal difficulty walkthrough for Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. There's really no rhyme or reason to this first running sequence. You're just gonna get shot a lot. Like right here, watch this. Bam, 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 bam. But I've always made it through. I've never died here on crushing or brutal, and I've probably ran this a half a dozen times and I never died. So I think even if you do die, you're right there at the beginning. And it's really not that big of a deal to run back, because once you get here you're going to be at a checkpoint anyway. So like I said, there's really no strategy I can put behind that except just take off and you'll make it eventually. Right here you don't even have to shoot anybody, you just have to get some cover and let the physics kind of take over. Really not that difficult. Now this next section is when it gets a little bit crazy. So I'm going to show you what I like to do to get through this. From the checkpoint, grab the grenade on the right and grab the grenade on the left. Take this piece of cover and get aiming. You want to wait until this guardian hops up here, and then you want to toss every grenade you got. It's going to be enough to kill him. Now you've only got one guardian to worry about. Now what you want to do is pick up any ammo that you can, and you want to work this center monument area, right, to get your angles. And you always want to see if you can put Chloe and Elena between you and him. Because if you can do that, he's going to be focusing on shooting them, which we all know that the crossbow, well, you may not know this if you're playing on Brutal. If you're watching this and not playing the game, the crossbows will kill you in one shot. Doesn't matter, you're dead. Doesn't matter if it hits you in the toe, you're dead. So what you can do is you can just run around and until he focused, like right then he focused on her, got me a couple of shots. If he picks you up, just do the button sequence. It's the same as when you fought the Guardians in chapter 17 and 18, right? So it's just trying, see how he's focusing on her? Just beast on these girls. It sucks for them, man, but it's good for Nate. He gets to survive. And really, the Guardian will not even fire a crossbow bolt at you unless you're pretty far away. So because this monument is only so big, if you stick to the monument, it's a perfect size for you not to be so far away to where he's able to shoot you anyway. And then that's it. So you got to worry about these dudes now, but these guys are a cinch too because they toss with an arc. So you just need to get on the other side of any kind of piece of cover and they can't hit you. Get some ammo, edge out using my shoulder lean mechanic. Now, if this guy rushes you, which sometimes he will, like right now he's over the top of me. If he goes over here, that's actually where you want him to get to, is in that section. I think he's gonna toss one at me here. I'm just trying to make my run now, because I really want to get over there in that center monument area again. I think I killed this dude. No, he moves. I've recorded so many clips. Yeah, here we go. I thought I went back to the center monument because I want him to get to my left or right. See how he's up there now? And then what you can do is you can actually get underneath the monument and get this angle right here. And if he tries to throw a grenade at you now, it just hits the monument. So probably what you could do is when you first see him, go to the opposite side of this monument and fire back at the direction that he is when he spawns, and get your kills that way. Okay, so this is from the checkpoint where you try to open up the gate and you can't because there's no counterweight on the other side. And before you do all that, before you solve that puzzle, you have to take out all these enemies. So if you blow that up quick enough down there, you can actually get 1 or 2 kills. It just depends on how fast you can make it over there. And you're pretty protected right here, to be honest with you. Nobody's really gonna flank you on the left-hand side. If they do, you get wicked angles on them. Grenades aren't going to bother you because you can just go back and forth. And then if they do flash you on the right, you can just blind fire kill them. Now right here, I'm just waiting to see if I can get a double kill here. Definitely want to throw your grenades, all of them. Just make sure that dude dies. He's very annoying. Very annoying. There's 2 grenades over there too that I've got my eyeballs on because I'm out of grenades now. but I'm not going to make that push until I feel like these enemies have thinned out. You can get some great shots right here. Plenty covered. Now just be kind of mindful of, even though I was saying earlier that nobody really flashes you on the left hand side, they can flash you from in front of you on the left, like gunfire. So you don't want to, I mean, even though I'm peeking out of cover quite a bit here, it's not like you want to be walking around back here either, like out of cover. You know, you just want to peek out and get you some shots and go back in the cover very naturally. You just don't want to be exposed forever, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Because there is a chance somebody will shoot you cross map. It's never happened to me, but I can definitely see how it could easily happen. So I feel like everybody's thinned out enough now. I think I make my push for the grenades. And I think I get shot here in a minute, but it's because I can't get into cover right. You guys know that's a big thing for me with this game. Just waiting on this dude. Notice too that Chloe and Elena have knocked this dude's helmet off. They will do that. In fact, there's going to be a combat sequence coming up next, and I'm going to show you guys where they do that. See how I came out of cover, but I didn't really want to do that. Like, I just wanted to go to the right, like roll to the right, but for some reason he backed up. And you know, when you come out of cover, I was pushing right and O, and I thought I could just put my back toward that tree, or at least roll to that wall, and it didn't let me. So it kind of threw me off, but not enough to kill me. Boom, got that guy. And I think this is the point where I go, wait, who's left? Oh, no, I got the Guardians. This is when you want to pull out the crossbow. Should have some crossbow. I just carried these in from the previous section when we were killing the Guardians from earlier. And I don't know if it'll give you this if you don't carry it over. So just make sure you pick up all of them. The good thing about these dudes is once you shoot them one time, they bang on the ground. And so you just got to be ready when they're done banging on the ground to get your second shot. The first shot is the hardest. And I want to say that right here, yeah, there's one more guy. And I'm like, where's he at? Because the music's still going. And it takes me forever to find this joker. But you don't want to just run around to try to find him either. Right? Because he can just flash kill you. So you want to just look around and play it cool. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm like, where is this little booger at? I can see that they're over here. So I know he's got, there he is. Then he moved. And I was like, okay, is he going to flash back out? Did he see me? Because he was totally looking at them. And I think eventually I just go to the left. I'll wait here for a second. Seeing if I can get an angle here. I'm like, man, where did this joker go? And I'm just so afraid he's going to flash out and kill me. So I'm just using my shoulder lean mechanic to get my angle. He's not up top. So that means he's got to be on bottom. And I think I see him right here behind it. Yeah, see him behind this column. And that takes care of that one, guys. Just finish solving the puzzle. And I'll see you guys in the next combat sequence. Alright, so with this sequence, patience is the key. And look at these angles. Watch this. You can actually kill all these dudes from up top. I know your instinct is to go ahead and drop down and get into the water. But with the M32 hammer guy popping grenades on you, it's just super dangerous. You got Chloe and Elena down there. They're bouncing off of you because there's just no room. You've only got 2 points of cover. It's just a death trap. So the trick is to stay up here as long as possible and kill these dudes. And this is what I was telling you about in the last combat sequence, that Elena and Chloe will knock these dudes' helmet off. And when they knock their helmets off, you can kill them quicker and save ammo. You see what I'm saying? So you kind of just want to stay up here until the helmets come off. And then make your push. There's going to be dudes coming from the back of the map too. I'm showing you that. Just waiting for this dude's helmet to come off. These guys flooded up. See how the dude's helmet's off now? So it saves me ammo. Because you've only got so much ammo up here before you are going to have to drop down. The trick is that you want to kill everybody as much as you can with the ammo that you have and the grenades that you have. And you still got the crossbow that's right behind you too that you switched to pick up the M4. So we're going to use that in a second too. But you just want to conserve as much ammo as you can. Now when these three guys herd up down here, pop a grenade. I wouldn't suggest throwing both of them. Just throw one of them. See how the other guy went way back in the map? You want to wait until they bunch up, toss one grenade, give it a second, let them bunch back up again, and then toss your second one. That should be enough to kill them, all of them, which is really good. All right, make sure they're all dead. Now the only person you should have to worry about is going to be the M32 hammer guy. So hop down, run up here. What that's going to do is that's going to throw him off. Even if he shoots at you, he's probably going to shoot over your head to that first point of first piece of cover that you were at, which is going to give you enough time to get some shots on him. Once he's dead, the rest of this thing is honestly fairly easy. Just go and, you know, pick up the ammo that you need. I'm just getting an idea of where the ammo is at, because these dudes are going to be coming out in a second. I want to make sure that I can get to ammo in the event that I need it. So to kill this sniper up here, you just shoot this. Right, that takes care of him. Now these guys spawn in up here the further you get into the map. I want to say it's like right past these steps or in the middle of this wall. They tend to flash out. Yeah, right there. So you can get a couple of shots here if you want to. I'm just showing you that. That's not something that I would suggest, but if you're a really good shot at long range with the M4 and you don't mind peeking out of cover, that might be a viable strategy if you want to kill them quicker. But if you want to play it safe, just come back here and get an idea of where all your ammo is in case you need it. But I honestly would urge you to just go and pick up the shotgun and just beast on these dudes as fast as possible. You can also grab the M32 hammer if you want to go up there and get it. Only problem is it's only got so many shots, so if you miss or something like that, then it may not work out for you. So just make sure the shotgun is nearby. And I think right here they get stuck. They get stuck in the second part of the map, and I have to go up here to get them to come out. I can see him, and I thought right there that he saw me. And I was like, okay, he's gonna be coming up here, but he doesn't. So I think I have to go up there and actually shoot him. So if they get froze in that second part of the map with you, you might just have to go out there and get a shot on them so that they push up. I don't even think it matters if you hit them, right? I would obviously hit them because, you know, you've only got so many shots back here, and these guys have full body armor on, but try to actually hit them when you shoot them. If they throw a grenade, just go from cover to cover. Real simple stuff, guys. Real simple stuff. And I'm just beasting on them. I'm not really aiming for anything particular. I got the shotty. This dude's got the M32, but he's not going to be able to do much to you because you're pushed up too far, right? If I were farther back in the map, then the M32 would be dangerous, but I'm too close. I'm just waiting on this guy. See how they get him staggering? So if I did want to pop out of cover completely, I could. Like if I were really running low on ammo, I could just pop out of cover and make that part happen. So it really just depends on your confidence level, but I would stay in blind fire if at all possible, if I could. All right, let's move on to the next combat sequence. All right, this is probably the easiest combat sequence in the game. Just shoot the blue stuff. Shoot the resin. That's it. All of them's dead. Again, climb the cart. You'll be in this combat sequence. Now, the trick to this sequence, kill the RPG guy first. You definitely don't want him popping off rounds. Hit both of these. That's going to kill a lot of guys. Now, I sat here for hours trying to figure this thing out because the enemies just kept spawning in. I mean, I killed them forever. And I don't know, maybe that's something I should have picked up on, but I didn't. But what you have to do is you actually have to basically block that door over there. Like that's their spawn point, right? That door to the left. And so what you have to do is maneuver yourself around the map and get over there. And when you get over there and then you kill all the enemies that you can, see, they'll no longer come out of that door. If not, they're going to keep flooding out of that door. I mean, I was probably here today in like a 25-minute long combat sequence, and these little jokers were still coming out. You see what I'm saying? So you want to thin them out a bit because you do have to run all the way around the map. Your instinct is going to tell you to go to the left, but all those dudes right there on the ground are going to have angles on you. So I find that it's better to go all the way around the outside because those enemies are also shooting at the Guardians, and they kind of have them distracted. Not to mention, if you go around the map, you've got Elena and Chloe as blockers for you. You see what I'm saying? So now I'm making my run. You see there's a Guardian out there, kind of confusing them and taking some of the pressure off me. Just running all the way around. And I thought that maybe I could just skip it. But there's a vine right there. I wanted to show you that. You can't get through. Because, you know, that's how you have to go to progress the game. So I thought I could just cheat and skip it. But not the case. See, now that I'm over here, it's just business as usual, right? They're never going to float out of there. I just kill everybody that's in front of me, and I can move on to the next sequence. So really not that bad at all. And as long as the Guardian is out, he's actually going to be killing a lot of them for you anyway. You see how they're just shooting at Elena? Like, they don't even know I'm over here right now. So I'm probably playing it a little bit too safe right now, to be honest with you. But you get such a good, and that's another reason why I shot the, you know, the resin I shot at the beginning of this combat sequence, the one that's right above my head. You know how it used to be blue. That's the reason why I went ahead and shot it. Does two things, right? It kills some of the enemies that are coming out of their spawn, but when I get over here, there's no chance of somebody randomly shooting it and killing me. So it kind of works both ways. And I make sure that I hit them both because the other one can still hit you from here. The explosive damage on this resin is pretty big. And we're going to find that out when we get to the final boss. Because that's how we're going to take him out. And I've got a really good strategy for taking him out. Really good. Okay, we've got, what, 2 more enemies left, I think? Or 1 more, maybe? Yeah, I killed the other guy. So 1 more guy. Again, I can't really get a shot on him because she keeps walking in the way. And they keep shooting, so he's not coming out of cover to shoot. He's blind firing out of cover. So I'm not getting enough. There we go. Headshot. Sweet. Now, this is from your checkpoint. All you want to do is grab a crossbow. Remember, 2 shots to kill these dudes. I think I missed on that shot. Got him that time. And I think there's 3. I want to say there's 3 total guys. If they get on ground level with you, no big deal. Just doing exactly what we did last time, running around. You don't want to be too far away from them unless you have cover between you and them. Because remember, if they fire crossbows at you, it's a 1-shot kill. I get a good angle on this dude. I think now I go for the resin maybe. Yeah, just in case he's there. The resin really hurts them. Grenades, anything that explodes really hurts the Guardians. And crossbow bolts. I mean, that's... Like, this is a perfect angle right here. There's no way he hits me with those grenades from there. Alright, so this has the potential to be a headache, but I'm going to show you a really easy way to get through it. Anytime you're in these long hallway type corridor sequences, it's really hard to find angles sometimes because the farther back they are, the more you have to kind of expose yourself to get shots. But I'm going to show you what I like to do to get these shots. You just want to make sure that you're killing everybody on the left hand side of the map first, right? Because as you push out to the left, you want the people on the left to be dead because you're given more angles for the left hand side, right? And then, like I said, these sniper guys, they never shoot. Maybe they've shot you guys in your game, but I've never, not that I can remember, had them ever shoot at me before. Like, I don't even, when I played Drake's Fortune, I feared the snipers when I was on Brutal. And on this one, I just sometimes forget they're even there. I want to say when I played Uncharted 3 on Crushing, they were extremely tough. If I'm remembering correctly. There was one stage near the end where you were in that desert village looking for water or something like that, and it was just an absolute sniper fest. So I'm anxious to see how that's going to play out on Brutal, but right now they're just not a problem, not even a threat. Again, I'm waiting to see if that dude flashes to the left. I got a grenade, so I'm gonna take, I think I take the dude out, yeah, that's closest, because that guy that I'm throwing a grenade out now, I would have a harder time getting an angle on him than this guy. So anytime you have a chance to kill somebody with a grenade, but you have 2 people on the map, you always want to throw it at the guy that you have the worst angle on. You see what I'm saying? Now, when he says keep moving, come back and get the sniper rifle. You can get your other gun too, just in case. But watch this magic trick. Look at these. Right there, baby. They're going to keep flooding right there. And you just rack up kills. You get 10 shots too. I think I got to push up a little bit more for them to actually come out. Yeah, I did. But watch this. Just wait. They're just going to walk right into your bullets. Boom, just like that. Now the blur effect, like right then, the blur effect kind of threw me off. You do have to be kind of mindful of that distance blur effect they try to put on things, but man, this is a sweet spot right here. Those guys are a little bit harder to kill, you know, they got full body armor on. But I'm still getting some shots. Use all your ammo, then push. Grab your gun, because the sniper's out. He's never going to be able to hit you with a grenade from there. He's at a bad angle. So you don't have to worry about grenades. Just ease out, do your shoulder lean. And there it is, guys. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. I'm going to see you right back here in chapter 26. That will be the end and the final video for Brutal Difficulty. Guys, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you right here in the next one. You guys be good.